Now I'm going to show you how to combine Twitter with other social media to optimize your job search. Facebook is a great way to promote your materials. Go to your twitter.com settings in order to link your Twitter and Facebook accounts. You can't post from Facebook to Twitter since Facebook ended that service, so keep that in mind. They did that in preparation for modifying the site, which includes their rollout. Make sure you create a separate list for job resources and friends. That way, your preferred organizations and individuals related to your job search will see your job-related tweets, and your friends will see the tweets of your vacations and other personal information. A good thing to do is to use Facebook Timeline to display projects and resumes to prospective employers. As you know, on March 30th, Facebook rolled out the timeline for all of its users. I've also supplied a link for using the timeline as your digital resume. LinkedIn is a great way to promote your materials and interact with organizations and individuals related to your federal library job search. Use #IN to post tweets to your LinkedIn account. And as with the Facebook account, you do have to link your Twitter and LinkedIn accounts before you start posting. Go to Edit My Profile and click Add Twitter Account next to the Twitter field. Twitter will ask you to verify your account name and password. Once the account is verified, you'll be asked how you'd like to share your tweets on LinkedIn. For example, if you want to display your Twitter account on your LinkedIn profile, if you want to share only tweets that contain #IN, or if you want to share all tweets. Note that once your accounts are joined, you can change this setting at any time by clicking Edit next to your Twitter account name. Note that in order to send tweets from Twitter to LinkedIn, your Twitter account must be set as public. Make sure the Protect My Tweets box is not checked. As you can see, I've included the sample post for a supervisory librarian position. I also used the hashtags #library, #jobs, in addition to the #IN hashtag. This way, people searching for library jobs will see the post in Twitter as well as on LinkedIn. I want to take a moment to mention that the Careers in Federal Libraries group is also on LinkedIn, and I hope you'll join us online. Blogs are another way to promote your materials. You can promote your work via linking Twitter with your WordPress, LiveJournal, or Blogger account. A great way to do this is to use widgets. Widgets allow you to place your links to your other social media accounts on your home page. Twitter and Twitter Fountain are great widgets. Twitter Fountain especially. What Twitter Fountain does is it combs Twitter, Flickr, Facebook, all social media accounts for mentions of a specific keyword. This is great if you're unable to attend a conference and you want to find out more about the events or the lectures that happened at a specific conference. Twitter Pro is also great. It allows you to take comments on your Twitter page and put them on your blog or website. You can place widgets for SlideShare, LinkedIn, Facebook, or Pinterest on your site or your blog. So if you have your resume posted on Pinterest, if you want to link to your SlideShare account, which has a lot of your slides and handouts from a lecture or event, it's a great way to link those and make sure that the people who follow your blog are aware of your social media presence and your materials online. A good way to manage your social media is with Hootsuite. Hootsuite can create a column for social media that you have. It'll allow you to paste the same message to each social media account if you want. You can schedule tweets beforehand, and it also has a bulk uploader. For example, if you look at the slide, You can see buttons for the Careers in Federal Libraries Twitter page, our WordPress account, our Facebook page, and our LinkedIn group page. What you would have to do is type the message into the composed message box, select your profile, and you'll have an icon for each social media account you have. And then you're going to select the time and date you want the post to show up on those specific accounts. For example, if you want to plan posts for 9 a.m., 12 p.m., 3 p.m., and 5 p.m., which are optimal times to tweet, you can. Hootsuite also monitors your retweets and allows you to respond to commenters in the application, as well as add people to follow. There are a couple of other ways you can manage your social media accounts. There's smartphone apps for Android and iPhone, such as CSMIC, Twitter for mobile, Facebook for mobile, and Hootsuite for mobile. Gist.com allows you to upload and monitor contacts, including scanned business cards. This allows you to upload your contacts to LinkedIn and integrate users into your LinkedIn network. This is a great thing to have, especially if you have followers that are on LinkedIn and not on Twitter, and followers who are on Twitter but not on LinkedIn. It's a great way to search for specific people related to your job search and integrate them into your job search network. Another great tool to have is jobcatch.com. It tracks your progress for each job lead, which is great if you're applying to multiple positions at once. Managing your online identity is essential to creating an employable identity online. Employers screen job candidates' social media accounts for a variety of reasons. This includes determining if the candidate is being truthful about the certifications they've listed in their cover letter or resume, if they're being truthful about their other accomplishments, such as conference presentations or awards, and they also check to see if the candidate is professional online, if the candidate's posted unprofessional photos or information that the employer has considered lewd or discriminatory towards an individual or group. Before you begin integrating social media into your federal library job search, it's necessary for you to investigate yourself, to make sure you're showing up in rankings, to make sure your information is accredited to you, and to make sure that you're one of the primary sources that people go to for specific information. Google PageRank Checker is a great way to find out where you're showing up in the rankings if someone searches for your name. A similar option is to use search.twitter.com to see how many people are retweeting your information and mentioning your Twitter account. People, PIPL.com, and PR Checker are two things that human resources staff use to comb public records for information on job candidates. So it's a great thing to have in order to check up and see what your social media presence is online before you start using social media to search for jobs. If you're not showing up, it's a good thing to do if you want to use certification at the end of your name or your degree. For example, Jane Q. Smith, MLIS, or John Q. Smith, CAS Digital Libraries. A couple of tips for successful networking. Make sure you ask questions and respond to others' tweets. Starting a dialogue is a good way to add people to your network and keep people interested in the information you want to share on Twitter. Also, make your hashtags as specific as possible. Pound archives, pound social media, rather than pound computers, pound libraries. Follow sources outside of traditional library jobs. For example, at Mashable.com gives great advice on promoting yourself via social media. At Wired Mag covers a lot of technology such as digitization and computers. At Fast Company shows you various ways to market yourself to potential employers. At Federal Times and at USA Jobs are a great way to search for information on government organizations and departments, as well as any government jobs. And keep in mind, there are several different jobs that require LIS skill sets that aren't posted under libraries or archives, for example, information specialist or chief resource officer. Make sure you save your hashtag searches related to your job search, and you can do that via Twitter. For example, searching #EdTech and #LibChat is a great way to find pertinent information that you can save on your Twitter account for further usage. I'd like to thank everyone for viewing the webinar. Please follow Careers in Federal Libraries and me, Tiffany Brand, for job postings, resume tips, and more. We're on Twitter, Facebook, and LinkedIn. Have a good day.